Oh boy, the Brock Purdy haters are super salty that the second year quarterback, Mr. Irrelevant, is headed to the Super Bowl. And I honestly absolutely love it. So, obviously, we've heard from so many different people, so many different opinions, but this one's funny because it's from TimTheTatman. And if you don't know him, he is a very big streamer, does video games. He links up with Dr. Disrespect all the time. Dr. Disrespect is a huge fan of the San Francisco 49ers, was even at the game against the Packers. So these guys stream all the time. They're always chirping each other on the timeline. And TimTheTatman posted this rant on Twitter of him just absolutely taking shots at Brock Purdy, discrediting everything that Brock Purdy does. Oh, Brock Purdy's only good because of his weapons. I'll show you. I'll show you the video straight up. But again, this is a perfect representation of the people who don't know ball and who don't watch, and just decided that Brock Purdy isn't the underdog story that they wanted to root for. And in fact, they would prefer to tear him down. So this guy kind of represents everything in regards to the prototypical Brock Purdy hater. Take a look right here. We will react to the other side.
Brock Purdy is not Tom Brady. You know what that stat doesn't show? It doesn't show Tom Brady actually needing to throw the ball and put it in places versus Brock Purdy. Let's pretend this is Christian McCaffrey. This is a football. Reload! Hut! Touchdown. That is San Francisco. So please, for the love of God, do not compare Brock Purdy and Tom Brady ever. Tom Brady is the GOAT, and he can actually put the ball like more than 10 yards down the field accurately. I don't hate Brock Purdy. I don't hate him. That's a very strong word. But when people gas him up, I cannot stand it. I can't. I just can't. Because he's not that guy. He's not that guy. He has incredible talent around him. You could put me where Brock Purdy is. I might be able to win a game. One. It really depends on if the offensive line is beating the defensive line that day. That's it. I can hand the ball off to CMC. I can hand the ball to Debo on a reverse. I can give him the ball and let Debo run. I can do that, bro.
First of all, I love the visual that we get. There's like a little stuffed animal on his desk, and basically he says all Brock Purdy does is this. And the best part about all of this is that TimTheTatman is a Cowboys fan, and Brock Purdy owns the Cowboys. It's absolutely fantastic. Brock Purdy knocked the Cowboys out of the playoffs as a rookie after he got thrown into the fire after Jimmy Garoppolo goes down, ends their hopes and dreams of advancing to the Super Bowl. And he demolished them in the regular season this year. So again, as you can see what from TimTheTatman and everything he had to say, he's the prototypical Brock Purdy hater. All the talking points, there's no actual substance, no actual anything that you can hang your hat on. It's just a bunch of baloney. It's a bunch of, here are the most like generated BS talking points that fits my narrative. Sounds good in my head. And I don't know ball, so this is what I'm going to stand on. I definitely don't watch Brock Purdy like that. So this is what I'm going to stand on. And it's hilarious. I thought it was worth sharing so we could all get a good laugh out of it. Again, a Cowboys fan upset at Brock Purdy. And man, it just must be really hard to know that your franchise is owned by Mr. Irrelevant, a guy that you think isn't a good quarterback, and he owns you. That must be really difficult. And I could see why he's upset. I could see why he's fuming a little bit. He's a little angry, and I get it. I would be salty at the 49ers too if I was a Cowboys fan. I would be salty at Brock Purdy too if he demolished my team. in front of the whole world to see, and knocked me out of the playoffs the year before as a rookie, as Mr. Irrelevant, I would be upset too. So, you know what, Tim? I understand. You're just venting. You're just angry because the San Francisco 49ers own you, and you know that you have to get by them in order to get to a Super Bowl, and that's just not going to happen. So I sympathize, Tim. I understand. This is just misguided anger. You don't really know what to do with it, so you just you take it out on Brock, right? Hey, your quarterback's Dak Prescott, so I understand. Your owner's Jerry Jones. I get it. You're upset, and you're going to be stuck in this place for a long time, especially because Brock Purdy's only a year two. He's 24 years old, and I don't think people understand that Brock's only going to get better from here. He's only going to improve. He's only going to gain more experience, and I get it, man. It's tough. I feel bad for Cowboys fans. I don't feel bad for Cowboys fans. So hey, sorry, Tim. And just for good measure, here's some plays of Brock Purdy dismantling the Cowboys, being a game manager. Here you go.
Here we go. Here we go.
So let me know what you guys think about all this. Drop it in the comments below. And as always, make sure to like and subscribe for more updates.